everybody, I am back and today I'm going to teach you how to apply fake eyelashes. Applying fake eyelashes can be pretty difficult and it takes a lot of practice. You're gonna stab yourself in the eye a bunch of times, you're gonna mess your makeup up, you're gonna have to redo it, you're gonna get glue everywhere, you're gonna be all goopy, and that's okay. I have thought so long and hard about how I'm gonna explain this to you because I already made one video that has me like, putting them on and everything, and you can't see it because like, oh, can you see this? This is not helpful. But I have been racking my brain on how best to explain this to you. I have been doing arts and crafts this morning. So this is my brilliant idea, okay? So it's Friday night and I want to go out and I need my fake eyelashes on because my eyelashes are thin and ugly and terrible. And I'm ready for my fake eyelashes, okay? So here's my eyeball. Isn't this a good idea? I know. How am I gonna get eyelashes on there? Well, I'll help you. I'm the eyelash fairy. You're gonna find your eyelashes and you're gonna need some glue, okay? So I actually made paper eyelashes to go on my eye, okay? I am gonna be using Ardell's natural lashes. So these are my absolute favorite drama eyelashes. You can get them at any drugstore, you can get them at Walmart, anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. That's where I like to buy them because I like to buy a bunch of packs in a row. I don't like to reuse eyelashes. That is just a personal thing. I don't like to do them because I feel like there's a lot of bacteria around your eye and I'd rather just, spend, 10 bucks buying like a whole new pack, okay? But that's just me. Plus washing them, it can be a pain in the butt and you don't really know if they're clean. I've washed them before. It's a little difficult because I feel like you lose a lot of hairs and they look a little bent and all kinked and weird. So I just buy new packs, but you can absolutely wash them if you would like to reuse them. They are reusable. So it's Friday night and we're ready to go out in the town, okay? So here's our eyelash, or here's our eyeball and our eyelashes. You're gonna grab your glue. It's called Lash Couture. And this is black. They actually have a lot of different versions of this. They have like a white version and then they have one that's latex free. Some people recommend you putting your eyelashes on at the very end of your eye makeup application. And I don't like to do that, and here's the biggest reason, okay? This glue burns if you get it into your eye. So try not to get it into your eye, but if you're just starting out putting on fake eyelashes, it's going to happen to you, okay? So we're gonna open up our eyelashes. And the way I do it, I don't start yanking these off here, okay? So I take my finger, because if you yank them off, chances are you're gonna bend them or rip some eyelashes out, okay? So I take my finger and I just kind of start pulling like this, kind of with the eyelashes, and see how it kind of loosens up a little edge. So once you got one little side up like that, you can kind of start tugging a little bit harder. And it has all of this white goopy stuff on it. And I literally just take my fingers and I kind of pull that stuff off because it's the adhesive that keeps it on the little container. I'm sure it doesn't hurt you. However, I found that if the white adhesive stuff is on the eyelash, you can't actually get a great seal between your skin and the eyelash because there's adhesive in the way and not the eyelash glue adhesive. Now we're gonna go to our fake eye. I have my eyelashes and I'm ready to put them on. So you always hold them by the eyelash part and you're gonna take your glue and we're gonna pretend, okay, so, ooh, I just opened it. And I like to just create a really thin line against the seam of the eyelashes, okay? So if it's a little goopy, it's okay. Try not to get it too goopy, but you can literally just pull this out, wipe it off a little bit, and just kind of guide it along the edge of the eyelash. All right, I'm all glued up and ready to go. So I've got my nice little strip of glue here, and I always give it a few seconds to dry. So I kind of wave it around and kind of blow on it a little bit. And the purpose of this is that I don't want this glue to be slippery. I don't want it to go on my eye and then be like, whoa, you know, just have a mind of its own. I want it to be a little tacky so that I can get it to kind of stick, so then I can finagle it. All right, so give it a few seconds. All right, worst case is you wait too long and then it won't stick. So in that case, you just reapply the glue and go a little faster. But it takes a few seconds for the glue to dry. So a lot of people think that you are applying the glue to the underside of the eyelashes or the underside of the seam of the eyelashes, and that is incorrect. Okay, I'm here to teach you. That's not gonna cut it. You're gonna get glue on your eyelashes. That's not something that we want, because then when you go to take them off, if they're stuck or anything and you kind of start to pull a little bit, you're gonna rip some eyelashes out, girl. Don't do that. So now time for the application. Got my glue here, and you're literally going to go right above the lashes and stick it right there above the eyelashes. Okay, just like this, okay? It's not really a setting motion, because if you set the eyelashes down, you're gonna wipe a bunch of glue here. We don't really want to do that. So what I do is I set the eyelashes down on my eyelashes, then I grab both hands and I basically push it into place. Okay, see that? Kind of like this motion. You don't want this and you don't want this, like that's not gonna work. So you just kind of want to set it there and push it up against your skin. You want it to stick to the skin and not the lashes. So I'm going to show you on my eye. I've got my eyelash, opening my glue, and I'm just going to line the seam with the glue, okay? And I don't, you know, use it like this. I use the side of it because it's got glue on it, and if you poke at it, you're not gonna get any glue on there. One important thing to note is make sure you're putting on the eye that you pull. So there's a right side and a left side. So I'm gonna pull the mirror a little closer so I can see. So I'm letting it dry, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna place them on my eyelashes, basically just so I can then take both hands and toggle. So I'm gonna go and place them on my eyelashes and see how they're not stuck on. So then I can grab both hands and smush them into place. This is why it's important to let them dry for a few seconds before applying them, because once you put them on, you have a few seconds, as long as it's tacky. If it's really slippery, it's gonna be a disaster. But once it's tacky, you can kind of put it on there and you can finagle with it a little bit while it's still tacky, which is really nice. So if you move them, or so if you put them too far to the left or too far to the right or something, once it's on there, you can literally take the edge and just kind of pull it a little bit into place. And so I always make sure that they're stuck all the way around. A lot of times you'll think you have the whole eyelash on there and it's not actually stuck on all the way. Like you've got a gap in the middle, or like the end is doing a little crazy dance or something like that. These are my favorite eyelashes for a very dramatic effect. I would definitely kind of go more this size. This is the Ardell one that I'm using right now. These are 110s. You can get them on Amazon, and they usually come in sets of 5s, but they do have them available in just, you know, sets of just, you know, one set. My favorite everyday eyelash is something I actually get from Amazon as well. Shocker. This is the remnants of the box that I use. This is them. These are the best for everyday use. They're very light. I can barely tell that I have them on when I do. I can't see them like when I'm looking around, but I can't feel them at all. I have really thin eyelashes, and so I don't want something super, super heavy because otherwise, you know, it's gonna look like too much. So these are my favorite. These are called Eyelure eyelashes, and these are natural. And I believe these are $7. I just bought 4 more packs, and they come in packs of, you know, 3 sets. These are very delicate. You have to be really careful pulling these off of here because they will get kinked. They are that delicate. I'm gonna quickly do my other eye. So I got a little bit right here, and that's okay. I usually wait until it's dry before wiping it off with some eye makeup remover. If it's wet, it will smear. I am going to fix that little spot that I had. This is my favorite eye makeup remover. Make sure to shake it up and get your Q-tip. Ooh. Okay, so dip. And so you can tell it's like sopping wet. So I don't want to put a sopping wet Q-tip with eye makeup remover on my eyelashes. And I also don't want to put it on there and then it run down. So that's why you kind of like squeeze it out just a little bit because you just need a smidge. I'm gonna just go where I got that. I don't even know if you can see it. See there? Oh yeah, you can. I'm just going to softly wet it with the wet end and then kind of scrub with the other end. Ta-da! All done! So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you really liked my eye that I made with the beautiful eyelashes. Look how pretty. Look how good that looks. You're gonna go out on the town, put some mascara on them, you're gonna be good to go. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video.